Assalamu alaikum students. As I said you, today we are going to learn about internal structure of heart, and I told you that heart is divided into 4 chambers. So here already just now I drew the structure of heart. Okay, these upper two are called auricles and lower two are called as ventricles. I will write the names over here. This is right atrium and this is left atrium. This is right ventricle and this is left ventricle. Even we can call it as lava and rava also. Right auriculoventricular aperture and left auriculoventricular aperture. Anyways, so as I told you that there are 4 chambers in the heart, and if you could see, there are small openings in the heart. Actually, the heart is supplied with many blood vessels. Heart is supplied by blood vessels. These blood vessels are divided into 2 types. Those are arteries and veins. See students, don't get confused. Chambers of heart are auricles and ventricles, but blood vessels are arteries and veins. Arteries carry oxygenated blood, or we can say pure blood. They carry oxygenated blood, whereas veins carry deoxygenated blood. Oxygenated blood and deoxygenated blood. So all these you see here are blood vessels. I will name them. The one which is here is inferior vena cava, and just above here it is superior vena cava. Both are deoxygenated blood. तो to understand you कि ये वेन्स है ना आर्टरीज है, मैं वेन्स को क्या करूंगी, ऐसे शेड कर दूंगी. जो भी शेडेड रीजन है वो पूरे वेन्स है, आप समझ जाइए. सो दिस इज शेडेड रीजन इज वेन्स. ओके, दैट मीन्स इट इज ब्लू कलर्ड, यानी कि दे कंटेन्स इम्प्योर ब्लड, डीऑक्सीनेटेड ब्लड रहता. सो शेडेड रीजन. सो व्हाट इज द वर्क ऑफ दिस मैम? The veins collect the deoxygenated blood from all body parts. इनका काम क्या है? They collect the blood from all body parts. So superior vena cava collect the deoxygenated blood from upper part of the body, like your head, neck. Your head and neck, it collects the deoxygenated blood and bring it to the heart. For what? For oxygenation. अगर आपका blood oxygenated नहीं हुआ, if your blood is not getting oxygenated, the whole body may have deoxygenated blood and the person may die. Oxygenated blood is, the hemoglobin is combining with the oxygen. So superior vena cava brings the deoxygenated blood from upper part of the body like head and neck, and inferior vena cava brings the deoxygenated blood from lower part of the body like your limbs, your stomach, your hand limbs, your forelimbs, all the complete lower part of the body. And they bring the blood in the right auricle, where the blood comes in the right auricle. The blood comes in the right auricle. From the right auricle what happens? अब पूरा blood कहाँ पे आ गया आपके? right auricle में, यहाँ पे आ गया. collected from here also it collected in the right auricle. It got collected in the right auricle. Now there is, actually it is closed, but there is a valve. आपको मालूम है valve इस तरह रहता valve. It is closed. It opens and closes. It opens and closes. It opens and closes. So there is a valve near right auricle and right ventricle. That valve is called as tricuspid valve. So the tricuspid valve opens and the deoxygenated blood comes in the right ventricle. So in the right part of your heart, which blood you have? Deoxygenated blood. यहाँ पे भी deoxygenated blood और यहाँ पे भी deoxygenated blood. Once the blood comes here, there is one, aperture again. जैसे यहाँ पे आपको एक aperture है, valve है, यहाँ पे भी एक valve रहता. This valve in the right ventricle, यहाँ पे right ventricle में है ये valve. ये valve क्या करता फिर? Right ventricle will send the blood to lungs. Right lung, एंड लेफ्ट लंग. ये जो जा रही राइट लंग में जा रही और ये जो जा रही लेफ्ट लंग में जा रही, ऐसा. यहाँ पे 2 लंग्स रहते. सो राइट वेंट्रिकल क्या कर रहा, जैसे ही ब्लड आ रहा, व्हेन द ब्लड इज कमिंग द राइट वेंट्रिकल इज सेंडिंग दैट ब्लड इनटू द लंग्स, राइट लंग एंड द लेफ्ट लंग. Both the lungs will receive the blood and they makes the blood oxygenated. वहाँ पे क्या हो रहा, ऑक्सीजन मिक्स हो जा रहा और ब्लड वहाँ पे प्योर हो जा रहा. The blood is getting purified. Purification of blood takes place. Then again through the, this can you see here? So these are pulmonary artery. अरे मैम आप अभी बोले कि artery carries oxygenated blood except pulmonary artery. Except pulmonary artery, all the arteries carry oxygenated blood. And except pulmonary vein, ये जो दिख रहा ना यहाँ पे एक ये लंग से फिर वापस आ रहा. These are pulmonary vein. Pulmonary vein is only the vein that carry oxygenated blood. Yeah, very good. Pulmonary vein carry oxygenated blood, whereas all other veins carry deoxygenated blood. तो लंग से ये क्या कर रहा, प्योर ब्लड यहाँ से यहाँ पे नहीं आएगा, ये इट गोज हियर, बैक साइड से इसका रहेगा, इट गोज हियर इनटू राइट ऑरिकल. तो अब ब्लड पहले पूरे बॉडी से कहाँ पे आया, राइट ऑरिकल. From all the parts of the body, the blood entered into right auricle. From right auricle, it is going into right ventricle. From right ventricle, it travels to the heart for oxygenation. Then again from pulmonary vein is bringing the blood into left auricle. Here also in the left auricle, there is a valve called as bicuspid valve. What is the name given here at right auricle and right ventricle? Tricuspid. Try to remember this, important. And what is here? It is bicuspid. What is the other name given to bicuspid valve? Do you know? Bicuspid valve is also known as mitral valve. Try to remember. Can come in examination. Can come in examination as objective for half mark. So bicuspid valve is also called as mitral valve. The right auricle, as soon as the blood is filled up, it opens. As I told you, it opens and the blood will be pushed into the left ventricle. From left ventricle, again here there will be one opening. This opening goes into, can you see the big aorta? This is the big aorta. This is the big aorta. यहाँ पे ओपन होता हुआ, यहाँ पे लेफ्ट वेंट्रिकल में जैसे ब्लड जमा हो जाता है, द बिग opens and upper portion, aorta goes, small branches will go to upper portion to supply oxygenated blood, and one more will come here, one more will, branch will come to the lower part of the body, which is further divided and we call it as systemic aorta. This is systemic aorta, many branches. This is the main aorta where the oxygenated blood is taken to all the body parts through systemic aorta. So this is bicuspid valve and this is tricuspid valve. तो मैम क्या valves यहाँ पे नहीं है? यहाँ पे जो दिल शेप का दिखाई दे रहा है आपको, जो राइट वेंट्रिकल लंग्स के पास लेके जा रहा है, यहाँ पे भी एक valve रहता. As it is present in the pulmonary artery, we call it as pulmonary valve. And this is also called as aortic valve. Which valve is this? जो right ventricle के पास जहाँ पे aorta open हो रहा वो aortic valve है, और जहाँ पे pulmonary artery open हो रही वो pulmonary valve है. Aortic valve and pulmonary valve. Pulmonary valve lungs के पास लेके जा रहा, तो उसके valve को pulmonary valve बोलेंगे, और जो aorta बड़ा aorta open हो रहा उसको aortic valve बोलेंगे. तो total how many valves in the heart? 4 valves. Discuss all the valves in the heart, their location, उसके locations क्या है वो बोलो, and write the functions of it, उसके functions क्या है बोलो. So this is about the internal structure of heart.